The True Sun God is the most expensive tower in Bloons TiZ 2, costing a total of $626,100 in total, and it's virtually impossible to do in a normal game. But today, we're going to put the game to its limits and see what the earliest round we can buy one is. Let's get it, guys. Alright, here we go, guys. Attempt number 1 is on the map Docks, and all of the attempts are going to be on Docks because this is the longest map in the entire game right here. So we need the map to be really long so we can stall the rounds to the max and get the most money possible, because we're trying to get the True Sun God as early as possible, obviously. And by the way, this is 2x speed because I am post-commentating all of these games. I've already played them. It was literally over 3 hours, I think close to 4 hours of trying to play to get the record. So yeah, this is our attempt first. So basically, we start with the ice tower in the very back right. We're going to double ice setup. My opponent is bringing glue, and the reason they're bringing glue is because the glue hits the AI balloons, and the AI balloons are then slower, so then he pops them later, basically, around the track. And of course, we want to pop the AI balloons as late as humanly possible here. And something you can notice I just did up top is I actually placed an ice tower up top. And the reason behind that, guys, is because I also want to delay the rounds as much as possible. And if I'm placing the ice tower, I'm popping some of these balloons down to like red balloons and stuff, and that makes them slower, thus the round gets stalled. Because the way you anti-stall rounds in BT 2 is you pop every single balloon down totally, so I can make the last balloon on the last balloon that comes out really slow. It will make the whole round be much longer, for example. So that's kind of the plan here. I am max ecoing as well. That is very important here early on, max ecoing. And the way we are gonna do this, the way we are gonna afford my True Sun God, guys, is gonna be very interesting right here. You might look at my loadout on the left and be like, wait, why does Ryan have Alchemist? I thought he would bring Farm or something else to make money. The reason is lead to gold, guys. Lead to gold is an extremely, it's insane how much money you make from it, because my opponent can just send me constant region lead balloon, and I'm gonna get up a snowstorm, or more double snowstorm basically, and it's gonna make the lead balloons region farm like crazy. So then my lead to golds just give me tons of money. It's actually insane. That's the way we are gonna make all the money here. So yeah, I'm just continuing to eco with the yellow balloons here, feeding their trap. The reason why they brought balloon trap as well is because they need to send me constant region lead balloons. And constant region lead balloons, guys, they aren't cheap. So my opponent also needs a lot of money to allow me to get a lot of money, if that makes sense right there. But yeah, we're preparing our triple ice setup, or no, we're just double ice actually. Gonna get the deep freeze and everything. I think I probably over ecoed in this one because I already have 1100 eco, and I don't want to over eco to the point where I can't afford a lot of lead to golds on round 10 and stuff. So I think in this run I probably over ecoed a little bit, but it's okay. As you can see, I'm getting up, starting to prepare my alchemists, which are going to be after my snowstorm. You don't want to place them in the range of your snowstorms, because if you place them in the range of the snowstorm, guys, it's going to make the kind of hinder your regrow farm, right? Because it's going to be popping them before they actually regrow, so you don't want to do that. Now we get our snowstorm up and running, and as you can see, he's sending me lead balloons on round 10, and the snowstorm is regrow farming them. Look at that. And then right when the snowstorm regrow farms him a lot, it goes right into my rubber golds. So that's kind of the plan here, and you can see how fast I'm building up money, guys. Like, my money is just going up at a crazy rate, so I'm trying to make sure I spend all my money efficiently on all these lead golds and not die as well, because there's a lot of balloons coming. So I have to upgrade to his sun avatar actually right here, and the region farms are actually getting really crazy right here. So I need to keep building lead to golds. I'm gonna get another Arctic wind up just to increase the region farm. I already have a absolute 0. Keep building more lead to golds here. We're on round 12. We have $22,000. Okay, so we're doing decent. You can see how fast our money's going up though. I already have 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000. It's absolutely insane how fast you get money with these guys. It's absolutely insane. $100,000 on round 12. And by the way, guys, the current world record when I was making this, I think it's round 14 made by ISAB, so that's what we're aiming to beat. But you can see there's a huge group of yet lead balloons that got by, and I got up some sun avatars, but they seem to push a little bit too much, and my game ends up getting caught in sinking mode. So that is attempt 1. There's been a lot of attempts actually here where I get stuck in sinking mode, so pretty much more than half of our attempts actually were like lagged out like that. So it's a bit unfortunate, but I mean, it happens, you know, it happens. Another problem that we actually ran into was dying, guys. We made region farms so hard with the Arctic winds and everything that multiple sun gods they got overwhelmed. So it was actually pretty crazy because we had to figure out a way to regrow farm, but not to the point of death. And a way we actually got around this is actually pretty intuitive. So here it is. So the way we got around the regrow farm disaster, guys, is actually using the tech terror ability on the super monkey, because I think it has infinite pierce. So when I use that, all the balloons in the range of it just get absolutely disintegrated. And I really needed to find a method to pop these balloons because we need to region farm again as hard as humanly possible, create as many lead balloons as the screen can handle. So with that, of course, we're going to overrun at some point, so I just needed a way to clean it up, and the tech terror literally just came in clutch, Alright, and after about a hour or so of actually doing this, I finally got my first true sun god without like sinking or dying to AI or game crashing or anything, and this is the run where we did it. As you can see, I already have $300,000 in round 13, so we're doing it at a pretty decent pace right now. And by the way, guys, huge shout out to my boy Party on Discord. He spent over 3 hours doing this with me, helping me out, so huge shout out to him. Go in the comment section down below and say thanks Party, just the 2 words thanks Party, and that probably would mean a lot to him. So yeah, do that. But you can see I don't have enough for my true sun god on round 13, which is the goal. Even if I sold everything, I think everything selling I think has around $50,000 of sell value, and I need 600,000 in total. So I mean, it maybe would have been possible round 13 if I had better micro, but I sell everything, get up on round 14, you can see right here, and right after I buy it, my game actually crashes. So that happened, yeah. So after over 2 hours of doing this, guys, we were burning daylight. So we said this has to be our last attempt because Party had to go to bed. So here it is. He actually switched up his strategy. Before they were using Dartling, Glue, and Engineer, or Tack Glue and Engineer, but they actually switched it up for Ice. So now they can double stall, basically. They can do the permafrost stalling and use the glue to make the rounds even longer there. I actually brought Benjamin as well as a hero here, and the reason is Benjamin's actually going to allow me to get a little bit more money round 10 than I had before, because what I do is I get a round 1 Benjamin, guys, and then I keep him up the entire time and sell him actually on round 10 for more rubber to golds, and that nets me, I think, an extra like $2,000 in round 10 that I wouldn't have before, so it's actually very helpful right there. But as you can see, I just start with my 2 ice towers at the bottom. As always, they're starting with their engineer and ice tower. And you'll see what I do here, which actually I changed from my first run as well. My first run, I was just popping down balloons to red balloons to stall the rounds out longer, but now I actually place an ice tower, and I'll place the ice tower and upgrade it to a permafrost here in a little bit. And the permafrosted balloons are actually so extremely slow that it helps out the round getting stalled here. Yeah, you can see I'm placing down my ice right there. I get the permafrost going, and the balloons that come out of that ice are just so extremely slow. On the rounds that are have fast balloons like yells and stuff, where I'd be popping these balloons down really fast if I didn't do that, it helps out the round length a ton, which again helps me out getting more money. And another thing I changed from my first run, obviously, is I go for a lot less eco this game. I had like 1150 eco or so, I think, the first run, but this time I think I stop around like 950 or even less than 1,000, so it's not, or probably about 1,000, so it's not even that much in comparison. And this allows me to get a snowstorm and a Arctic wind up before he sends me any balloons and still get up my lead to golds. And having those 2 upgraded ice monkeys before the balloons even come, start the insane region farm right away, which is exactly what we want. We want the farm as hard as possible, as early as possible as well. I'm also targeting all my alchemists on strong here. I don't know if that makes much of a difference, but sometimes there's a few like different types of balloons that get mixed with the region leads, because some of them get popped down a little bit, so I obviously want my alchemists to all pop in lead balloons only, so I think strong targeting does help me out right there. But as you can see, we're just saving up money now, preparing for round 10. I'm going to sell my Benjamin at the start of round 10, start to build up lead to golds here. And I'm going to go for the top path on them as well. I think this is the best cross path on my lead to golds. The larger potions, because it just makes it a larger like explosion radius. You can see it's only space leads, by the way. They're sending me space leads, and it creates this big of a region farm. The ice towers just make such a big region farm. It's actually crazy. And my money just starts to go up crazily. I have to build all these lead to golds at a really fast rate to kind of keep up. There's like 10 things I need to do, guys. I need to build lead to golds, target them on strong, make sure I don't die to these balloons with a super monkey. It's crazy the amount of like micromanaging I have to do here. I upgrade to an absolute 0 as well at the bottom left just to get this region farm going even faster for us. I get a tech terror. I use tech terror ability just so I don't die to AI. And yeah, we're going to keep on building up more lead to golds here, spam another one right into that corner, put it on strong. We're on round 12 now, so we have 2 rounds until we can get our true sun god. Get a sun avatar there just so I don't die. I also have my ice tower still at the top, trying to stall these rounds out. And as you can see here, I actually sell my ice tower, sell my sun temple, just to make sure I'm not popping these AI balloons down. I can't pop those AI balloons, or the round's going to be much shorter than before, you know what I'm saying? So I can't pop them. And then we get stuck in sinking mode, which again, this was my last time I can try this, so I was really annoyed I got stuck in sinking mode, guys, but we actually get out of sinking mode after waiting for like 5 minutes, so I'll catch y'all then. Alright guys, we're about to get out of sinking mode again, and this is actually real time now, it's not sped up anymore, and right when I get out of sinking mode, guys, I'm greeted with a group of lead balloons right next to the exit. I used the tech tier ability real quick, upgraded to plasma blast just to make sure I'm going to pop this down, but you can see I'm at $400,000 now, so I'm getting really close to this True Sun God amount. I need about 600k to upgrade to the Sun Temple and the True Sun God, so I'm keeping that on lookout, and I also can sell all my towers for a bunch of money as well, but I don't even know if the game will let me sell my towers at this point due to all the lag. I don't want to crash it or anything. Another big group of lead balloons are coming in. I'm using another tech tier ability. After I use this tech tier, I am going to start selling towers here, so it's going to be really close. Can I get this round 13 True Sun God? Let's see, guys. I sell my tech tier, I try to upgrade it, and I get stuck in sinking mode a second time. After praying to the Ninja Kiwi gods for about 5 more minutes after sinking, I finally unsync, guys, and the game comes back. And once the game comes back, I'm greeted with a whole map of lead balloons. I'm trying to sell my towers because now I have enough for the True Sun God, but it's not letting me sell towers. And the balloons are getting really close to the end, so I opt to try to upgrade to a tech terror to use this ability real quick. I use the ability, it saves myself, guys, at the very last second. I sell the tech terror and start to upgrade to the True Sun Temple. There we go, and I'm going to upgrade the Sun God as well. Round 13, True Sun God. We get it up, guys, barely. And right after I get the True Sun God up, because there's so many lead balloons, I think the map's glitched where it doesn't even show them exiting, but I end up dying, believe it or not, with the True Sun God on the map. But we get the round 13 True Sun God, guys, and yeah, this was a crazy thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit the like button, subscribe button. It really means a lot. Let's try to hit 1,000 likes on today's video. And yeah, Mehalic out. Peace, lads.